Hey everybody, it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. And every once in a while, at least once a year, I like to do something like this. I've got myself a birthday present in the name of my family. And I got an air gun from AEA on gogun.com. So this is the 35 caliber hit point HP MAX by AEA. And I filled it up to about 3,000 pounds. Just to get a couple shots off and test out the scope. But already set this up a little bit. It's got a stock on it. It's pretty nice. It's pretty comfortable. We'll see once we get the sights on there how it feels. But other than the action of the bolt being really stiff, like it's spring action in the bolt, that's the only thing that I feel like is a little loud, a little squeaky, and definitely tight. It's hard to pull this back, so I don't feel like loading it right now. But anyway, safety feels pretty comfortable. I've already checked that out, and anyway, it's pretty neat, and I like the look of it. I think it's a pretty classy air gun. So what else came with it? So we got an air gun. I also picked up, so you can see it better. I also picked up some pellets from them. I got their 35 caliber pellets, and basically it's close to a 9mm. I guess that's the diameter of the barrel, but it's not the same size as a 9mm bullet. That's a pretty nice size slug. You really shouldn't handle these because you'll get lead residue on your fingers, and that's not really good for you to ingest. Not smart to get this inside your body, which was what they're trying to warn you about. But I got some of these, and I got some of these exact pellets for practice. So these are pretty nice too, pretty good size. I mean, these are substantial pellets. So 35 caliber, it's a pretty serious pellet. And traveling at the speeds that these provide, you know, you're getting close to the range that a regular weapon would have. So is it deadly? Yeah, it's super deadly. And I also got the hand pump. So if you can afford it, obviously the compressor is a better deal, but I think they were around $400 or $500. And I ended up getting the pump for, let's see here, $109. I saw some cheaper pumps, but I thought something that they you know, were standing behind hopefully would be a better quality. But I got the Grizzly 35 caliber slugs for 15 bucks, $24.95 for the exact pellets. There's 100 of them here, and there's only 60 in these ones. I got an extra kit for the fill probe, but I didn't see that it already came with one. I ordered a couple of clips, so each one of these clips holds, I think it holds 7 shots or 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like it holds 8. So 8 shots per magazine that you would have in your air gun. That's pretty good. I mean, 8 shots is enough. Plus you can carry multiple magazines with you. And altogether with shipping, it was $784. So 784 bucks for a new air gun like this. One drawback, didn't come with anything telling you anything. So there's no any paperwork coming with this, so you have really no idea how anything works or operates unless you kind of guess, which thankfully it wasn't hard to figure out. I attached the stock and did a few other things, but it was pretty simple. So I'm going to load it up and go out and do a little bit of night shooting and see how it does with one of the optical sights I have. I have a target that I think will test how strong the bullets are traveling. So what we'll do is the same thing we did with the bolts on the Cobra Adder. We'll do a 1-inch board. It's a cypress board, which is very similar to pine. And that's supposed to test the accuracy of whether something was lethal when it comes to long distance shooting. We're not going to be long distance, but we'll see if it's lethal at a shorter distance. I think we'll be able to shoot maybe 30 or 40 yards, give or take, and we'll see how it does. But tonight I'll put on the laser sight, and tomorrow we'll go out and shoot it a little bit, and we'll see how it goes. All right, let's see how long it takes to pump this bad boy up.
It comes with a tiny bit of air in it already. And I put these pieces of paper towel in here because these handles are pretty nasty. Kind of sticky.
All right, so this gun didn't come with any instructions, and I must have loaded the magazine in the wrong way. I bet you I was supposed to twist the spring or something. I've seen that before, and I don't think I did it correctly because it's not loading another round, but I'm gonna load one more and see if it'll work. All right, so we got our magazine issue figured out. You have to spin the spring, 3,000 bar, which is about halfway, if you can see it there. So you have to pull the hammer back all the way. Get your magazine in place, push it forward, lock it in, and I've got a 2-inch board and a 1-inch board. Right through the 1-inch board, no problem. See if it works again. All the way through the 2-inch board and into the 2.5-inch board behind it. That's pretty awesome. Let's do one more. Magazine kind of popped out of place. There's a 2.5-inch board behind all these others. So as you go, you're losing power. You can see now that we're just getting through the 2-inch board, the 2-inch thickness. Still a nice entry, but we're losing right there. But that's still deadly, no problem. So yeah, it's pretty cool. The camera will reduce the noise so you don't hear it as much, but that's extremely loud enough that you need hearing protection. I originally wanted to get Donnie FL's silencer for these, suppressor. Anyway, they were out when I bought this, so I didn't get a chance to buy that. But it is pretty cool. You can definitely see the power that it has, how it can go through a 2-inch board. That's enough. That would kill somebody. It's going through full power, almost 3 inches of board, which is pretty serious too. So that just, shows you the power that you're dealing with. I only had this at 3,000 pounds, 4,500. It was the max that they just go at. And because they're not regulated, they taper off as they go. But you're paying a lot less for the weapon than you would with, a regulated one. They're costing, way more money. So anyway, check it out. I'll let you guys check it out for yourself. All right, so without any instructions, it was kind of difficult to figure out how this magazine worked. I knew there was a spring involved because I've seen that in lots of other air rifles, but this is how it works. So instead of turning to the right, you turn to the left, and you can see that's moving the turnstile and charging the spring underneath. Once you get it set all the way, the first step is to bring in one from underneath that locks the turnstile in place against this little corner right here, and then now you can load from the opposite side for the rest of your ammunition. So that's how it is. Works pretty good. And once you get it all loaded up, you've got 8 shots. I'm using the larger pellets. These are 35 caliber or 9mm, however you want to look at it. And we're done. So that's it. That's all it takes. And then when you get back to the beginning, the turnstile is putting pressure on that first round, so it's holding it in place, which makes it kind of nice. So that's the way to do it. And that will keep you shooting and having fun. Thanks for watching the video, everybody. I had fun making it. This was a cool birthday. I had a lot of cool presents. I got an ice cream maker from my sister. I got a welder from my wife. I bought myself an air gun in their honor, so everybody got me that. And it was a great time. We went out and did some fun stuff. It wasn't the greatest. Keep us in your prayers. Everybody's had the flu. It's been terrible, and now I think we're getting it. The kids are finally feeling better, and now they're fighting, so there you go. All right, check it out. If you're thinking about it, the reason why I'm checking out some of the other options are we may lose our ability to have firearms at some point. It really seems like the main agenda. When you look at the tenets of Marxism, it's definitely in there, and we know they're pushing Marxism so hard, and socialism's right in the same pocket. So if you guys keep an eye on that, air guns might be our only option in the future. So hopefully we'll keep putting money into that, keep making it something better, and be able to still have a way to protect ourselves and our family, and even hunt if we need it. So no Hunger Games. All right, see you guys next time.